Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hello if you're new, and welcome to Hut Hut Life. Alright, so today I wanted to do a video that's slightly different, and I really hope you cannot see all of the mess that is in the background of my office. My office is trash and it needs to be cleaned. But it's about to be October, so I am super stoked. October is my favorite month of the year. I celebrate Halloween all month long because I am extra like that. But today, I wanted to share with you kind of how I get ready for the month of October, to include my digital planner, because I do a lot of planning on my iPad. I look at a Google Calendar that I keep, just to kind of keep myself on track and how I track my finances. So if you're into that kind of stuff, then stick around and let's get started. Alright, so like I mentioned, I do a little bit of digital planning on my iPad. I use Google Calendar, I use Excel. I'm kind of all over the place, but somehow it works for me, so we're gonna roll with that. The first thing that I do every month is I pull up, and it's probably not going to, okay, there we go, it kind of worked. Alright, so I pull up my calendar in this Digibujo. There we go. I use a Digibujo by Jenny, hold please. By Jenny Golan. So that is the very first thing that I do, is I pull up my month that I'm fixing to start in this case, October. And I have a lot written down already. I keep track frequently about how I'm going to organize things in my life, and I'm constantly updating it, even months ahead. And it is color-coded, because that's just how my brain works. That if I see red, for instance, on my calendar, that means that is something to do with my craft business. Dark blue is work, light blue is my husband, orange is appointments, green is money, usually payday, like a burgundy-ish brown color is for the VFW, that kind of stuff. So I figure out, I look at, see what I have going on this month, which for the month of October is a lot of things. I also keep track of people's birthdays. Excuse me, because I try to be good about remembering to wish people happy birthday. I got a lot going on this month. I also keep track of my YouTube videos that I want to upload, as well as certain blog posts or videos for my craft business. So like this month there's a lot of red to do with my craft business, to include events that I am participating in where I have a vendor table, my Tuesday blog posts that go out every Tuesday, and then I'm doing a 13 Days of Halloween blog series. There's a lot going on in my life, and I'm kind of crazy to do it all, so we're gonna make it happen though. So that's the first thing that I do. And if you want more information about how I use my Digibujo and how I use a digital planner, comment below and I will be glad to do a whole video on that. Next thing I do is write out my goals. In this case, I have a couple of categories. Flying apple pencil. Again, it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but I have personal, crafting, and finance goals. So I'm going to fill those in real quick because I like to know what my goals are for the month. And then I will come back and talk. Alrighty, so I laid out my goals, like I said, in personal, crafting, and finances for the upcoming month. Some personal goals, which also involve this YouTube channel. I want to upload at least 3 times a week for Vlogtober. Hopefully more, but at least 3 times a week. And we'll get into how I plan that in a few. I want to try 4 new fall recipes. I want to reach 50 subscribers here on YouTube, since I'm such a baby channel. I want to reach 100 followers on Instagram for the coordinating Instagram that I have for this vlog channel, whatever. My birthday trip to Disney is at the end of the month. I want to read 2 new books, and I want to learn how to use Premiere Pro. I already have an Adobe Cloud subscription because I do photography and all this other stuff. My husband uses it too for some of his mixing stuff. So I want to learn how to use Premiere Pro and stop using iMovie to record my videos. Nothing wrong with iMovie. iMovie has gotten me this far on this channel and my crafting channel, but I want to learn how to use Premiere. As for the crafting business, I want to make $250 total in vendor events. I've got like 5 or 6 vendor events this month. It's insane. So I want to make at least $250 in profit. I want to generate 5 custom orders. I want to clean and organize this office and film an office tour for both my craft channel, and I can film it on this channel too if you guys are interested in that. Because I have a pretty big space for an office, because I split my office between my working desk and all my craft stuff. And I have a lot of craft stuff, I'm not even gonna lie. But this is a huge room. It is a formal living room space, kind of den in my house that I rent. And then a couple of finance goals are to start an emergency savings fund, to pay off a loan that I have when I had to replace the steering gearbox in my truck. And I want to sell at least 3 things from a declutter list that I keep on my computer, because I am that extra where I have gone through and made a list of all the projects by room in my house that I want to do. Some of them are simple, some of them are a little more complex, and I also created a list of items that I want to eventually declutter and get rid of and replace. So my goal is to sell at least 3 things from that list this month. So fingers crossed. Next, we're going to take a look at my Google Calendar. So like I said in my planner, a lot of the stuff that I do is all color coded. Sorry, I don't know the best way to record this. I have to learn how people do this. But I color code everything. So blue is for my husband, gray is for this YouTube channel, red is for my craft business, orange, in this case orange on my Google Calendar is for the VFW. Because I do a lot of stuff. So as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff planned. I've got a lot of pre-planned YouTube videos that are already listed and the days that I'm going to post them. Weekends when my husband is gone, and all of the events that I'm doing for my craft business. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I was wrong. There's only 4 events for this month, but it's still a lot. Like, I don't really have a free weekend once again this month. So that's a look at my Google Calendar, and it's easy to just turn stuff off if I just want to focus on like this channel per se. Super easy to just turn all that stuff off, and this is a look at the videos that I want to post. I like seeing them by which day of the week that they are, just so that way I can kind of plan some stuff out. I took this idea from Carter Sullivan, and I'll link her channel, about how she plans out her YouTube videos for the month of October. I'm trying to do Vlogmas. God bless America, not Vlogmas. I'm trying to do Vlogtober. So I've got more days planned out for the month of October for videos. So I kind of borrowed this from Carter Sullivan. And the last thing I want to show you guys is my super janky way that I keep track of financial stuff in my house for my family being my husband and I. And again, it's just a simple Google spreadsheet. I really need to learn, like, it's bothering me, I really need to learn how to do screen recording on my computer. So over here, this purple is all of the stuff that I'm doing that's bringing in income this month. Between my VA disability, my 9-to-5 paycheck, and the events that I do, and the VFW stuff that I do, that's a lot. Blue is for my husband. Right now I'm only tracking the weekends that he is being a drum tech. He's got other income, but he's not here right now for me to sit down and plan that all out with him, so it doesn't look like much. Right here, this red stuff is just a more specific look at my craft business. So I track the table fee, how much I make in total sales, and what my actual profit is after I take out my table fee. So that will be fun. And then this is a look at all of our bills. Let me see if I can... So this is a look at all of the, most of it's automatic subscriptions and stuff, and the way that I break stuff down. And then, they're not really credit cards, but they're specific cards to certain places, like Best Buy. I have a Best Buy card. My husband has a Guitar Center card. We used a Sears card to buy our washer and dryer, the loan for my truck, and a personal loan that I have with Navy Federal, is all of this top stuff up here. All of this red just means that the due date hasn't come yet. And when it does, like when it shows up in my account as it has been processed, then I turn it green. So like right now, literally only one thing in there is green. I'm waiting for stuff to clear my bank account. The rest of this is subscriptions and stuff that my husband and I have, like and fluctuating bills. So our electric bill, our water bill, although rent isn't really fluctuating. Our internet bill, our phone bill, that kind of stuff is all in here too. Oh, that can come out because I don't have that this month. I had a traffic ticket last month that I had to pay. So, EA, that's one less thing that I have to deal with. Yeah, so that's kind of how that's broken down. And then this is for savings. We currently have a Disney fund because we're going to Disney at the end of the month, and this is how much money we have saved thus far. It's going to change because we're going to put more money into it this month, depending on paychecks. But this is what we have right now, and I'm starting, like I said, that short-term savings for an emergency fund. And that's how I track our bills, our income, and when our bills get paid. So I really should probably add that another goal is to learn how to do screen recording on Apple products for next month, so I can record next month's video. Real quick, I want to show you this cool cup that I got from a vendor at an event last weekend, I think. Maybe it was the weekend before. But she made this cool orange cup, and it's got Jack Skellington and then Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So I really... simple cup, and I like supporting local small businesses, so I am happy to use that. But yeah, that's a super basic way that I track our finances right now. I will maybe eventually move to a software to track my budget. There we go, that's the word. But as of right now, I'm just using a spreadsheet because that's just how my brain created it. And then, like I said, I do most of my digital planning. I do most of my planning on my iPad, and then I also plan my videos on YouTube on my laptop, because my iPad has its own internet, so it's part of my phone bill because I use my iPad for my craft business. But the internet does not always work at work. So, and sometimes it's easier to do stuff on a computer screen, or I use multiple screens at one time. I would show you my desk right now, but it is trashed, so I'm not going to show you that disaster on kind of how I function. Because I have been known to use my iPad, my laptop, and I've got two screens behind my camera just to process my brain, because I have a lot going on at once. It's super extra and it's super dumb. But it works for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at getting ready for the month of October. I hope you guys are looking forward to Vlogmas videos. I keep saying Vlogmas, it's Vlogtober. Like, literally, October is my favorite time of year. And for some reason, I keep saying something that's not Vlogtober. God help me. But I hope you guys are looking forward to Vlogtober. I hope you guys enjoy the videos that I'm sharing. Please make sure you like this video if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you've got any questions, comments, concerns, whatnot. Let me know if you want me to do an iPad planning video, because I would gladly do that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, so that way you don't miss a video. Alright guys, I will see you later for the next video in Vlogtober.